Hey there, this is your girl Candace Stuff coming at you all the way live from sunny South Florida. And today I'm here to talk to you about 10 things that I love to buy at Costco. Now, Costco is a place that I go to do a lot of bulk buying. And what that means is I buy large quantities of stuff that I use all the time. And the reason why I do that is because when you buy in bulk quantities, you actually save money. And if you buy a bulk quantity from a warehouse like Costco, you get more of a wholesale price. It's not quite a wholesale price, but it's a lower price than you would get in the store. Now, that's not true all the time because Costco doesn't beat, for example, when Publix has a buy one, get one free sale. So you can sometimes find a sale at a normal grocery store that will sometimes beat the price that you can get at like a Sam's or a Costco. It's not often, but it does happen. And Costco doesn't always have all the things that I like to buy to eat, but it has a lot of the things that I like to buy to eat. And so I save money by ordering from Costco. Now, I use Instacart to deliver my food. And yes, normally you pay fees. You do pay a yearly fee of like $99, for free delivery, free delivery from Instacart. And you also pay a tip when you order. And some grocery stores or some of the stores actually charge you a higher price. But if you have a membership, like at Sam's or at Costco or at BJ's, then you can input your number and get the in-store pricing for the things that you buy. Also, some of the stores like Sprouts doesn't charge you a higher price. So you don't necessarily lose by ordering through Instacart. And of course, you get the convenience of not having to go to the store yourself and having your groceries delivered. So to some people, if they're working professionals like me, that might be worth the price, right? Or even just working mothers or people who are just busy as I don't know what, making money as opposed to, and not spending their time or hours in the shop. So I oftentimes get my groceries delivered, but some of the ways that I offset that cost is because Instacart often has like $20 off from Costco or $20 off from Sam's or $20 off 50 from, BJ's. And I like to take advantage of those times. And this is one of those times. They had an offer for $20 off any deliveries from Costco. And you had to spend at least $50. And it's really easy to spend $50 at Costco because you're buying in bulk, right? You're buying a large thing of sausage or you're buying a large thing of whatever that you're going to have for at least a month, if not longer, if you don't have a big family, if you're a party of one like me or a party of one or two. And so it made sense to me to go ahead and order from Costco because I was getting $20 off, with of my groceries. I had already paid up my membership fee and I had actually already input my number from Costco. So I was getting in-store prices, $20 off, and that would of course offset any tip and fee or whatever that I paid and actually put me at a little bit ahead. So I was pretty excited about that. Okay, if you want to join Instacart, go ahead and use my referral link. You'll get a percentage off, I'll get a percentage off, and we'll both benefit, right? At no additional cost to you. You actually save money if you do that. So if you're going to get the groceries delivered anyway, then go ahead and use my link and we'll help each other out. Now, here we're talking about 10 things that I love to buy at Costco. These are not the only things that I like to buy at Costco, but these are the things that I bought this time around. And I wanted to show you my haul. Also, I wanted to show you how I cooked, a savory breakfast that I like to make that's high protein and healthy and delicious. So you're going to see that. So without further ado, let me show you what I got. Okay, so this here is my haul from Costco. And as you can see, I got quite a few things, and a lot of them are high in protein and other nutrients. Costco is one of my go-to places that I like to go to get certain things. And one of those things are things like mozzarella cheese. As you can see here, we have 2 large bags of mozzarella cheese. And what I like about this is that Costco has it at a great price. And this is part skim, low moisture mozzarella, and it has 80 calories and 7 grams of protein per serving. And that's almost a perfect protein ratio. So what I like to do with this in order to preserve it is I like to freeze one of the bags, 1.5 of the bags, break these up into like 4 separate gallon bags or what have you, freeze like 3 of those bags and put one in the refrigerator to have. And it works really well because you can just take it out of the freezer and then put it in the refrigerator and it works just beautifully. Another thing I like to get from Costco are these hemp hearts. And this is really important because hemp hearts, 2 tablespoons of this have 10 grams of protein and 180 calories. And what I like to do with this is to put it in my smoothies. It also has a good helping of omega-3. And omega-3s are really important to get into your diet. So for a healthy life. So I like to do that. And it's vegan too, so that's pretty cool. Another thing I like to do is to get these rotisserie chickens. Now, these are not the healthiest things on the face of the earth. And what I like to do is pull the skin off to leave some of that and also just use the meat. And then to use the bones to make stock. So if you watched my videos from the 3 Rivers Challenge, I actually took 2 of these rotisserie chickens and I, broiled the bones in the oven and I made stock out of them. I pulled the meat off of the chickens and I used them for a variety of recipes. Everything ranging from white chicken chili, white lightning chicken chili, and enchiladas and other dishes. So you can use this chicken meat for everything, to put on top of pizzas, to put into burritos, to put into other dishes or what have you, to bake or what have you. And the meat is great. So it's a value buy, basically. It's very inexpensive. These were like $6 and change, but they give you a lot of meals. And so if you need to stretch a buck and you need to get some protein, chicken is a really good way to get that protein. And it's the easiest way, actually. All right, the next thing I like to get from Costco is this extra lean uncured ham. And I like it because it is extra lean. And I use it for a variety of things, running from sandwiches and wraps to putting it on top of pizza as a protein. And it's very tasty too. As you can see here, this has, I believe, 5 grams of protein per slice. And so I use 2 slices on a pizza to give it an extra 10 grams of protein, along with my protein crust, along with the mozzarella. And that just makes for a higher protein pizza. So you can use 2 or 3 slices, not just tear them up on my fingers. Another protein that I like to get from Costco is these chicken breast chunks. Now, I normally get the Just Bare chicken chunks, but this time I experimented, and you can see I already got to the bag. I experimented with these from Kirkland brand, and let me tell you, they are delicious. They're fully cooked, so it makes for an easy meal, and you get 16 grams of protein per 140 calories. And that's very, very efficient in terms of being a protein vehicle. And I just pop like 6 ounces of these in the air fryer, because one serving is 3 ounces. So I put 3 servings of these in the air fryer and I get 32 grams of protein in my meal. Boom. Pair that with some French fries or some, seasoned potatoes or anything you want, a salad. These are very versatile. You can throw them in a wrap and you have an easy source of protein that's pretty clean in terms of ingredients. So pretty clean in terms of ingredients. All right. Another thing I like to get from Costco are my organic whole cashews. And I use these to make my vegan nacho cheese sauce, to make, gravies and sauces or whatever that I want, to be creamy without dairy. So this is fantastic for that. You can use it for cashew cream. You can use it for your vegan nacho cheese sauce. You can use it for a creaminess in terms of on pasta and things of that nature, like pasta sauces and what have you, to make an Alfredo. So I love these, and these are organic, and I just love these. Okay. Another thing I like to get from Costco is this big old thing of spinach. And of course, we all know how versatile spinach can be. And I like to freeze some of it in gallon bags and keep it in the freezer and throw them into my smoothies. So I have here baby spinach. You also throw them into soups and stews and things of that nature. Oh, and I dropped one of my favorite proteins, which is this Sabatino's Paleo. These are organic basil. These are organic basil and cracked black pepper chicken sausages. And these Sabatino sausages are another amazing protein vehicle. They are 16 grams of protein and 160 calories. And I love these because they're extremely tasty. You can have them with eggs for breakfast. You can have them as part of a meal. You can throw them into pastas and things like that. Anything you can use sausages for, a sausage bake, for example, with vegetables, you can use this for. And they're very tasty, delicious, and organic. And I love that. And they're very clean ingredients, extremely clean ingredients. So as you can see here, they're milk-free, soy-free, gluten-free, grain-free. They're just free. No sugar, no GMO ingredients. And I like these. I love Costco for a lot of its clean products. Okay, another thing I like to get from Costco are things like fruits and vegetables. And I gotta put these away before they melt. But these are my favorite organic broccoli florets. And I love these because they come in microwavable bags of, and they're 1 pound a piece. So you get 4 1-pound bags of broccoli in this. And this is perfect for anything you want to do, as having it as a side, having it in soups. I make a mean vegan green peas and broccoli soup that has like 19 grams of protein in it. So, this is a wonderful thing, and I'll be using that during Vegan Week, definitely. And also otherwise. I also like to get my fruits, I like to put in my smoothies, my organic blueberries and my organic pineapple chunks. And these are no sugar added. And I love these because they make fantastic smoothies, especially when paired with, a protein powder. Or if you don't want to do protein powder, do yogurt and the hemp hearts. You know what I mean? You can keep it, clean. You can keep it whole food, plant-based if you want, if you have some aversion to protein powder for whatever reason. But these are fantastic fruits to put into your smoothies. All right, I think that's it. Let me just make sure. Yes. So yeah, these are my favorite buys I like to get from Costco. Now, this is not every single thing. I couldn't buy it all in one sitting, so I'll be doing another Costco video showcasing additional ingredients that I like to buy from Costco. All right, so I almost forgot because these were in the refrigerator, and actually I bought the items from Costco yesterday and put them in the freezer in the refrigerator to keep them from defrosting because I had them delivered. So one of the things that I love to buy from Costco are these organic baby bellas, and these are like $6 or $7 for this huge container of mushrooms, and mushrooms are extremely healthy, and they give you lots of things that you need in terms of minerals and stuff for your body, vitamins and minerals. So I'm going to show you how I like to make one of my favorite breakfast items. And to do that, I'm going to grab some of these mushrooms. They say you shouldn't wash your mushrooms, but pish posh. I'm washing my mushrooms because that's how I roll. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking off the stems, or you could leave the stems on too. Depends on how woody they are. These are pretty woody, so. All right, and then I'm just gonna chop these bad boys up as soon as I find my knife. Oh, I already had it out because I was chopping up I chopped up some sausage. All right, so, oops, watch my fingers. Now you know why I look kind of like a dull knife. Because I do not want to cut myself. I almost took this class at a local community college on knife cutting skills. And if they offer it again, I'm going to take it because they offer some good classes at the local community college. I once took a martial arts course there. It was pretty cool. Aikido. All right, so here are my mushrooms. And now I'm going to take you and the mushrooms over to the pot where you can see me throw them in. Now, mushrooms really don't need oil. I just put a tiniest little bit of oil in here, like half a teaspoon. But they make their own juices. So I guess it would behoove me to turn this on. They make their own juices when they cook down. And I'm also going to grab from the refrigerator some of the baby spinach you saw me have earlier. And if I can find it, some soy sauce. I'm actually going to use this no soy sauce that I have to use up that I've had forever. So what I'm going to do is cook these down a little bit. Now, I had a mentor who told me he took a long trip, he and his wife, to Israel. And they said that Israelis tend to eat salads and vegetables in the morning, which actually makes sense to me, because when you think about it, how do you get in your 7 to 11 servings of vegetables and fruits a day if you don't start early, right? And why not have vegetables in the morning? I mean, they're healthy, they're light in calories, they give you nutrients and macronutrients that you need. Why not have them? Let me see if I can speed this along a little bit. So the dish that I'm making is actually going to be, it's very simple. It's mushrooms along with spinach, and it's mushrooms and spinach, and I have it as a part of my breakfast, as a side. And here I have these Publix Nooks and Crannies English muffins that I bought. And I bought them from Publix because they're from the bakery section, thinking they were kind of quote unquote fresh, but they're not fresh. When I look at the ingredients on the back, the ingredients are almost as bad as as if you just bought them from, as if they've been sitting on the shelf like Thomas's or whatever. So I think what I'm going to do is start making my own English muffins. And maybe I can even do protein English muffins, me being a protein fiend that I am. And me still having the naked pea protein powder that I that I haven't gotten rid of yet and haven't used up. Let me tell you, that protein is coming seriously handy for all kinds of baked goods. I mean, from the bagels that I make, the high protein bagels, on down to a whole host of other things. So pancakes. These are finally starting to sizzle. Now, when you put spinach in, it's going to wilt down to like nothing, right? So got a big old piece of mushroom here. And the mushrooms actually wilt down to nothing too. But hey, I know I put like a cup of them in here. Or at least half a cup. I'm going to count it as half a cup, so that'll be 1 serving. Of mushrooms raw. So with this, I'm going to be getting in 2 servings of my vegetables a day. And a serving of greens is actually a cup. So the greens is a cup, and for everything else is a half a cup. I'm going to add in 2 cups of greens. That's going to wilt down to nothing. And to season this, I'm just going to throw the tiniest little bit of this no soy sauce, because I don't want it to be really salty. Usually I use coconut aminos by Coconut Secret, and they're very light in sodium. But I don't have any, so that's the thing I'm going to need to buy and stockpile a little bit, so I have it and don't run out. All right. And I don't even have any normal soy sauce in here. I may have some normal soy sauce in my cabinet. I think I bought some at some point, but I'll have to see. Right now I'm just using no soy sauce. So we'll see what that tastes like. All right, so now I'm gonna turn this off because you see how quickly the vegetables cook down. I do not want vegetables in the side of my pan. I'm looking at my tummy. Okay. Uh-oh. So I seriously overcooked my English muffins, but they're not quite burnt to a crisp. And what I'm going to do is put my greens and mushrooms here. So I got 3 servings of vegetables in there. That was 2 handfuls of spinach along with a half a cup of mushrooms. And I'm also going to add my protein. So this is one of the links of the sausages you saw me buy, the chicken sausage. So I have that. So I have 16 grams of protein in here. I have 4 grams of protein in the English muffin. And I haven't calculated how much protein is in the spinach and the mushrooms, but it has more than you think, which is interesting. So there might be another 5 grams of protein, 5 or 6 grams of protein in that little dish alone, for very few calories, by the way. So mushrooms are very light in calories, but if you eat enough of them, they do have, you know, some protein in there, as does spinach. So I'm going to calculate on the computer so you can see how many grams of protein this breakfast really has. Once we factor in the protein and the vegetables. And I pair this with a boiled egg, so I'll eat the boiled egg like later. And I have 2 boiled eggs on top of the stove that are going to be ready. All right, but right now that's my breakfast, and I like a savory breakfast, so this makes me happy, right? So to have the buttery English muffins, to have the sausage, to have the vegetables over here, the mushrooms and the spinach. And this is the savory breakfast I can have. There's 20 something on the plate, and then with the boiled egg, it'll be 6. So that'll be 26 grams of protein and possibly 30. I think this is probably good for at least 4. And we'll see when I put it into chronometer. All right. Okay, as you can see here, I have the spinach, 2 cups. I have the mushrooms, half a cup. I have the chicken sausage, 1 link. The sourdough English muffin, 1 serving. The butter, which I've estimated at half a tablespoon, and the hard-boiled egg. And this gave me 422 calories, 29 grams of protein, 28 grams of carbs, 19 grams of fat. And the fat is probably coming from the butter. All right. By the way, when I talked about how clean these chicken sausages are, look at these ingredients. Organic chicken, organic basil, organic roasted garlic, organic onion powder, organic garlic powder, sea salt, organic vinegar, organic black pepper, organic oregano, and chicken collagen casing. This is amazing. Okay, so yeah, this is a product I love to get from Costco, and you should too. And there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know what other stores you want to see me shop from and what other stores you'd like to see. What are my favorite things I'd like to buy from them? Would you like to see me do a haul from Sprouts and show you my favorite things I like to buy at Sprouts or Walmart or Aldi or wherever? Just let me know in the comments. All right. Thank you so much for all of your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. What are you waiting for? And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me. All right, take care. See you in the next video.